The holiday season is upon us and everybody, I'm sure, is now looking at plans, wondering where to go this summer. So we thought we'll help you out a little bit. If you're a mountain person and in search of a white wonderland, it's time to ditch Europe. It's time to say move aside Switzerland because incredible India is here. There is a new magical ride to paradise. Kashmir's all-weather glass train that has big windows and also a sunroof is a rage. So we thought, let's take a ride.
Today I'm coming to you from inside of this Vistadome coach which runs from Srinagar to Bani in Jammu division. This gives you a mesmerizing look at the beauty that Kashmir has to offer. The mountains covered with snow and the landscape is undoubtedly which you haven't seen in the past, and this passes through the rural part of Kashmir, giving you an idea of apple orchards and beautiful landscape that's on offer because there are big windows, comfortable seating, and the ceiling is also partially covered with glasses. So this gives an open air look and then also offers you some of the best landscapes because the snow is still on the ground and people are now comparing it that this is not less than Switzerland when you sit inside and go through these peaks. Now let me take you inside and show you that how this train feels like because it's getting popular among locals and tourists alike. With me who has just come inside this Vistadome train, आपसे जानेंगे कैसा सफर रहा है ये, क्योंकि खिड़कियां बड़ी हैं, कुर्सी है,
बहुत बढ़िया है, सफर बहुत अच्छा है, ट्रेन का सफर बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत मजा आ रहा है, लुत्फ आ रहा है इसमें बैठ कर, ट्रेन में बैठ कर।
जो आपके ग्लास है, मिरर जो साइड में ग्लासेस, ये बहुत बड़ी साइज में है जिससे हम बाहर के प्राकृतिक सौंदर्य का नज़ारा ले सकते हैं। इसके रूफटॉप पे भी ग्लासेस लगे हुए हैं जिससे अगर स्नोफॉल होगी तो ऊपर से देख भी सकते हैं।
इसमें बहुत लोग घूमने के लिए आते हैं डेली, लगभग 20 लोग आते हैं आते समय और जाते समय, और ये इसके बाहर का जो सीन होता है बहुत अच्छा देखने में आनंददायक फील होता है। ये एक वंदे भारत से कम नहीं है ट्रेन।
Gosh, Ieshan, I'm so jealous of what you have just experienced. He's live with us now over there. So first tell me, for those of us watching right now, lesser mortals who don't get to experience this on a daily basis, if we have to make summer holiday plans, how does one book? From where to where does this train go and how much does it cost?
Well, Sorul, is not just you, but my friends and families who saw these mesmerizing pictures and visuals were jealous of me that I get to travel on Vistadome for a story.
Yeah.
And when they learned that this train and the sort of views that it has to offer, all of them started messaging me, inquiring about the sort of arrangements that they need to do to go into this train and enjoy this view. Now, its train starts from Naugam station in Badgam, and then it goes through, passes through at least 5 districts of Kashmir Valley. What else do you want? Because there are, different seasons of Kashmir Valley. There's winter, there is autumn, there is summer, and there is spring. All of them have a different hue of colors when you travel through the rural parts of Kashmir Valley. There is farming taking place, there are orchards dazzling with apples, and then, during the evening hours, you get to see the mesmerizing sunset setting near the peaks of, these Himalayan mountain ranges. And then when it's early spring, there is blossom and there is freshness in the air, and from the far off while sitting in this train you will get to see those snow covered peaks while sun is out. It costs around 1880 rupees to and fro, which starts from Srinagar. You reach Bani. It makes stops at 4 stations, and station 1 is Srinagar, then it stops at Avantipora, Anantnag, and then finally it reaches its destination Bani. Bani is actually a jurisdiction of Jammu division, but it technically takes you out of Kashmir. It passes through a long tunnel and then reaches Jammu division. Now, the idea behind this train was to make sure that those people who are interested in watching not only the Srinagar but also explore the rural part of Kashmir go in depth through the train, and this sort of arrangement that has been made to ensure that people are able to get a feel and look of how Kashmir looks like. And now, because of this train, the visuals that have been coming in, there are people on social media who are taking this forward and saying that this is not less than Switzerland. We have a Switzerland in Kashmir, and when it snows, that is the time when you are going to enjoy it the most. Because when I went, it had just snowed 2 days back. Snow was on the ground, and there was huge snow accumulation on the ground. What else do you want? And today, let me tell you, all those watching us today, they can book their tickets for tomorrow, because today there is another prediction of snowfall that might happen, and you might get lucky enough that if it snows during the night time or during the day, tomorrow you can board a train and go to Banihal for just 1880 rupees. There are 40 passengers that it can carry at once, and that is the beauty of the Northern Railways, that it has introduced this Vistadome coach, which is now being enjoyed by one and all. Let me tell you also that there are not only tourists but also locals are also taking part of and enjoying that mesmerizing view that this train has to offer from Srinagar to Banihal.
Yeah, Ieshan, so that's a good tip on snow expected over the weekend. So you're saying we can turn it into a nice weekend getaway as well. If you can't wait until summer holidays, maybe do some skiing on Gulmarg around it. So it's a good time to be in the valley.
Well, absolutely right. You know, apart from your other itinerary, you can go and ski in Gulmarg. There are basic courses that are taught there. Explore the mountains and the sort of snow that it has to offer. Because a lot of Europeans come to India. They come here to explore the sort of snow that India has to offer. And particularly Kashmir, which is known as the winter paradise. But why can't people from across the India come to Gulmarg and enjoy these slopes? And at the same time, the Vistadome, it's just a one day. And you get to explore the Banihal division of Jammu, because it leaves you there for almost 4-5 hours, because the train starts at 9:10 from Srinagar, it reaches Banihal at around 11:05, and then it comes back at around 4:30 in the evening. So you get that halt of almost 5 hours in between, where you can explore the other side of Kashmir Valley. It's a little warmer over there as compared to Kashmir, it's a few degrees. So you can just plan a part of your itinerary and tell your booking person, or if you want to book yourself, you can go to the Indian Railways website.
Yeah, I was going to ask you
at a very minimal price.
Yeah, so the bookings happen on the railway website only, right? There is no separate booking or anything for this one.
Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. It happens on the website, but you can go prior coming here. If you are planning your itinerary yourself, you can come a day prior, go in the evening to the station, make your booking a day prior, and you can go and explore, because there's 40 seats, and you know, that is something which is tempting to people, and more people want to go on weekends, because that is where you are more freer. You can explore, come back and rest on Sundays and do your work on Sundays. On Saturday you can go and travel like that. But this is an addition that the Indian Railways want, because they already had a train here. They already had the infrastructure. They just had to bring a coach in. They built it, decorated it, and the decoration inside is also traditional. You know, there are depictions of Kashmiri culture and tradition that this train has done. The rooftop and the train is actually AC controlled. So it's all weather, be it summer, spring, winter, or when it snows. The rain can still go on, and it's warmer inside. You don't need your jackets like I'm wearing right now, because it's a little drizzle going on, or there is a bit of you know, coldness in the air. So you don't need all of that inside. It's a comfortable journey, one of those journeys which I will remember. And my cameraman missed out on that journey. He was on a different shoot, I was on a different shoot. So he was also jealous of me that he didn't get to shoot, do that shoot with me when I went for the Vistadome ride.
All right, I'll leave you to settle your situation with the camera person. Never upset your camera person. That's been my learning, at least. But thanks, Ieshan, so much. You've really transported us there. And also this story just highlights how incredible India is, right? Like we said, move aside Switzerland. This is India's very own Narnia. So go ahead, explore, and let us know in comments on what you think about it. And if you would like to see more such segments on the show, very happy to bring those to you as well.